Guys, did you get your free money for Moomoo yet? If not, use my link down below. Deposit at least $100, and just like that, you get up to 5 free shares of stock, each up to $3,500. And if you deposit at least $2,000, you get 1 free share of Twitter, guaranteed. So use that link down below. Get your money, guys. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. So check it out. It is currently a little late when I'm filming this video. I'll be honest, guys, it's about 8 p.m., but it's all good. Better late than never. Today was a freaking rocky day out there. We had the NASDAQ, the Dow, the S&P, pretty much the 3 main indexes here in the U.S. They went down between 0.2 to 0.3%. And believe it or not, we had the small caps, the Russell, that ended up going up about 1.2%. And we had the VIX at the same time as we had, the main indexes down a little bit. The VIX went down as well, 2.4%. And we ended up seeing a little drop in gold and silver. And if you guys take a look now at the futures, I guess one good thing about me filming this late, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, is we get to see what the futures are doing. They're all in the green. That's good. The Russell's up 0.3%. The Dow's up 0.3%. The NASDAQ futures are up 0.6%. And look at this. You guys can see the little rally. Well, I guess it was bigger than a little rally. I mean, a nice rally. The rally that we saw into the close is now continuing into the aftermarket hours, obviously, right? As we saw SPY go from 385, it closed at about 392, so it ran up 2%, and now it's trading at almost 394, so it is up 2.3% from that intraday low. And triple Q on the flip side, let's take a look at that. Triple Q is up from 284, now it's trading at about 293, so it's up close to 3% here from the low of the day. So the markets were volatile today, no doubt about it, but the fact that we are starting to make a push, we did make a push into close, and now after the bell, that is a pretty good sign overall for the bulls. But one thing worth mentioning is the bulls still need some, a lot more momentum to start getting out of the downtrend. So I have my alert set at 305. 310 here on Triple Q. If those, if those levels start to break, we might start seeing a move. Maybe a relief rally, some sort of an extended rally. And SPY, in terms of my alerts on that one, they are set at 405 and $415, right by these moving averages on this 20-day chart. So if we start breaking those points, we might get that relief rally, and that's kind of what I'm banking on right now, although I'm not trading, or I'm not 100% saying we're going to get that rally tomorrow because the charts aren't telling us that. But one of these days, I'm still banking on it. One of these days, and I'm thinking it's coming soon, we're going to get a big push to the upside. We're going to have a big day, and I think it's going to come, considering how oversold Triple Q and SPY, both of them are. So let's wait and see, guys. Let's be patient. Next week, tomorrow, it's going to be quite interesting. So let's break down, and if you guys are finding value, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's break down now what went down in terms of individual stocks. We had a lot of movement today, some stocks that were deeply in the red, and some that actually saw a very big bounce back and just big fluctuations throughout the day, in some of these stocks. So let's get into it. Number one is Affirm, which if you guys take a look at Affirm, you probably already saw it. This company is ripping after the bell, and it went up a lot on the day. Affirm went up 23% on the day, which is nuts, and it ended up going up, and it's currently at $24 after the bell, which means it's up another 33% after the bell. So 23% intraday, 33% after the bell. This stock is up over 50% over the course of just the past, really, 8 to 12 hours. So very big move for Affirm, guys, and that is because they reported earnings. So let's see down here what they did. They did EPS of negative 19 cents versus negative 54 cents estimated. So they beat on EPS and they beat on revenue. There you go, 354.76 million versus 344.03 million estimated, and they see sales of what is that for the next quarter? Yeah, for the next quarter, 345 to 355 million versus 352 million estimated, so not too bad on the sales guidance there for the next quarter. And for full year 22, it looks like it's pretty much in line, 1.33 to 1.34 billion versus 1.33 billion estimated. So not too bad when it comes to Affirm. The losses were not as bad as expected. Guidance is right in line. And I guess that is something that is surprising the shareholders, because the stock again is up 50% on the day. And I guess it's, the stock was pricing in just complete and utter devastation. What we got in terms of that earnings was not that. So we're getting a huge rally. It makes sense. I mean, this stock is down from 176, or it was down from 176 all the way to $13, guys. We're talking about a 92% drop. So the fact that we're getting a rally on pretty decent earnings, good earnings, solid guidance, it does not surprise me at all. And with that being said, like I said, we rallied 40-50%. We're still on a downtrend. We are still in a downtrend, so keep that in mind. I'm going to set my alert. I'll put one at $30. We'll see what it does at 30. Then I'll put another one at $35 a share. Let's do that. Mark is at or above $35 a share. So, what do you think about Affirm? Do you guys own it? I personally don't, but if you do, kudos to you. I mean, it's killing it right now. Let me know if you guys do own it down below in the comments. We also had, I think, Aurora report today. ACB. It's MJ company. You guys know, right? This one went up 5.7% on the day, and now after the bell, let's see here, it's pretty much unchanged. So let's see what they ended up reporting. It looks like Q3 sales were $50.4 million versus $55 million a year ago. So wow, sales are down year over year about $5 million. That is not good at all. And what else is going on here? It's down about 17% year over year, it says here. Not good. And I'm assuming they're losing money hand over fist. I mean, obviously, these companies are not making money on the bottom line. And that's the problem that I have with these MJ companies. Not necessarily that they're not making profit. I mean, obviously, that's a problem. But it's so hard to pick the winner. I mean, there's so many of them. They're so tiny. They're so speculative. I'd rather just stay away. And the funny thing is, I used to own Aurora, I'm pretty sure. I owned one of them. I think it was this one. It was a while ago, and obviously, if you guys take a look at the stock price, it's gone down and down and down, so obviously I lost money on it. I think I owned it, and I actually think they had a split. Yeah, I owned it before the split. They did a 1 for 12 split about a year and some change ago, about a year and a half ago. Oh, wow, was that 2 years ago? Holy crap, that was a while ago. Longer than I thought, yeah. So they did a split 2 years ago. I owned it before then, and I just cut the loss, and it's just gone down ever since. So I guess in hindsight, it was a good idea to sell out, and I just moved my money to something else. I don't remember what I put the money in, but that's what you guys got to realize. Sometimes if you put money in a speculative position, you lose a lot of money like I did with ACB. Sometimes it's just best to cut the loss, move on, tax loss harvest, take that money and put it into something else. Put it into another stock that you think has more potential, or maybe that you think is more stable, which in this case, Aurora is not stable. So I took the money out, and again, I don't remember what I put it in, but I definitely put it into something better. And, that money's it's done better in whatever I put it in as opposed to being in ACB stock, Aurora cannabis. So what do you guys think about that? Do you agree with me? I mean, this space, you don't know who's going to be the winner. It's like flipping a coin, there's just not knowing. And there's really no moats in these businesses, in my opinion. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes down. 5-10 years from now, it might be different. It's going to change. The landscape's going to change. But as of now, I'm not liking any of these companies. So let's talk about, what's going on with some of these stocks on my watch list. We had some nasty rallies today and just nasty volatility. Shopify went up 11% on the day today, which I think yesterday it was just at $300. Now it's at $350. I mean, these are disgustingly big swings, guys. We're talking, this ran up 25% on the day at one point. It hit 308 this morning. It ran up to about 380, which is 25%. and it ended up going down to about 350, 355, which is still a big move on the day, about 11%. We had DraftKings recover a lot today, which is another one of my speculative positions that I own, which I'm down on. DraftKings went up 11%. It's breaking out on this 5-day chart, or at least it's trying to. You know, if we start making a move past $12, maybe this starts to gain some steam. And I'm going to put my alert there. Why not? Markets that were above $12 a share. We had DraftKings up 11%. GameStop today went up over 10% on the day. Not too bad. It looks like it's trying, it's fighting to hold 75, 80 bucks as support. That is where it's currently at as I'm making this video. What else do we got here that did well today? Square up 6%, Upwork going up 5.5%, Netflix up 5%, SoFi up 3%. Remember a couple days ago, SoFi got halted. It went down. I think it actually recovered right after it got unhalted. Look, it went down. What day was it? Yesterday or the day before? Yeah, it was the day that they leaked earnings. Bloomberg leaked earnings, I believe. This went down to 480. It unhalted. It filled the gap all the way back to 580. And now it's pretty much right there, 570, 580. And I'm telling you, if we catch a market rally or some sort of extended relief rally, don't be surprised if SoFi were to rip 50%. 40%. These small cap stocks, they can go up in a major way like we saw today. DraftKings, Palantir, a lot of these, Coinbase, they ended up coming back in a major way. So let's see some red ones. Let's see some red ones. Beyond Meat down 4%. Very bad day for Beyond Meat. It got crushed after reporting disappointing numbers. We had Google today go down 0.7%. And a little note on Google here, guys. That split is coming. It is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. I think it's in, let me double check this date, guys, or it's actually not even on here yet. Actually, if I have to go to the yearly chart, there we go. It's on the 15th of July. So if these markets somehow, maybe we don't get a relief rally, maybe we keep on slipping, which is possible, very possible. If Google gets to 2,100, 2,000, maybe under that, I'm going to be buying even more. And this is kind of the, in my opinion, the best case scenario for Google. This is the best case scenario. It's dumping into the split. This is what I wanted. And I've been buying all the way down, guys. I've been buying all the way down. Nothing crazy to the point where I'm being irrational and making Google my biggest position by far. I mean, it's or to the point where I'm too exposed to it, but I've been buying within reason, right? And I'm going to continue buying each $150, $100 per share that it goes down. That's just what I'm doing right now. So I guess that's it, guys. I don't want to make this video way too long. We're about 13 minutes in. Might as well wrap it up there. It was a mixed bag today. Half the stocks were red, half were green. That was it. And I guess it's better than having a 4% red day on the NASDAQ, right? And having all the stocks and, all the stocks on the watch list be red, right? So pretty decent day out there. Not too bad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you found value and you want to see more content from me. Join my Patreon if you want all my buy, sells, call outs, morning update videos, all that good stuff is linked right down below. And make sure to get your free money from Moomoo, up to 5 free shares of stock, each up to $3,500. Just deposit at least $100, you get 5 stocks. And if you deposit at least $2,000, you get a free share of Twitter. Use that link down below. And you also can get up to 5 stocks from Webull, also linked down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.